Alrighty guys, welcome back to another Raid Shadow Legends video. Today we are trying out the legendary pair Astralon and Countless Licks. They have a synergy where if Astralon uses his basic attack, Countess Licks will also attack. And what's cool about this is that we have two Astralons. And we're going to show you their abilities here. So Astralon's basic attack is called Hellbinder and attacks one enemy 2 times. It has a 30% chance of placing a 60% decreased debuff, which is a fat debuff for 2 turns. Countless Licks will team up and join the attack if they are on the same team. Countless Licks will use their default skill. Countless Licks will not team up in this attack if the skill is used when counterattacking or when teaming up to attack with another champion. And then Divine Imminence. Attacks when enemy will ignore increased defense, strengthen, and ally protection buffs, revives a random ally with 40% HP. This is like so random that he has a revive and he's an attack character. He places a shield buff on them equal to 20% of their max HP for 2 turns if the attack kills an enemy. Also places a shield buff on this champion equal to 20% of their max HP for 2 turns if this attack kills an enemy. So we want to use this to like last hit. And then we got Light of Sanctity. Removes all buffs from the targets under Veil or Perfect Veil buffs, then places a weakened debuff on enemies who have those Veil and Perfect Veil buffs removed, then attacks all enemies. Also has a 75% chance of placing a stun debuff on enemies for 1 turn. So we can like start off with this if we want to get everyone stunned. And we'll have 2 stuns since we have 2 Astralons. And then his passive is fill this champion's turn meter by 3% every time an ally is hit. Decreases incoming damage by 25% if the attacker's attack is lower than this champion's. So we got a whole lot of attack on this dude. And our other Astralon as well. Now we're going to look at Countless Licks' abilities. So we're going to find her here. Just gonna type in Licks. There she is. She is pretty damn cool looking. Astralon and Countless Licks are like some of those badass characters in this game. We need to put some gear on her before we queue up. We're gonna be trying out these 2 characters in all the modes. See how they do in arena and dungeons and versus dungeon bosses. So Festering Karis attacks 1 enemy 2 times, 30% chance of placing a 25% weaken debuff for 2 turns. So we're going to be pairing that attack over and over with the team-up ability. So they're going to be weakened quite a bit. And then her next move, Mire of Misery, attacks all enemies 3 times. Each hit has a 75% chance of placing a 30% decreased speed debuff for 2 turns. Each hit also has a 75% chance of decreasing the enemy's turn meter by 10%. So each hit, so up to 30% turn meter can be reduced there. So maybe we're going to give her some accuracy. Some attack, some crit, some speed. Alright, her next move, Time Dilation, another AoE attack. Attacks all enemies, 75% chance of placing a block active skills debuff for 2 turns. Also decreases the cooldowns of all ally skills except the champions by 1 turn. So that's pretty OP. And then her passive removes 1 random debuff from Astralon and this champion at the start of each turn. Only available if Astralon is on the team. So that's pretty OP. Just 1 random debuff, just straight up gone. And then her Ascension skill fills this champion's turn meter by 5% each time an ally receives a debuff. So let's take a moment to gear her up. Alrighty, we've got our entire team geared up now. Let's send it. Let's see if Astralon and Countless Licks is a sick combo in arena. We have Arbiter as our leader for some extra speed. So Astralon's going to move first. So this is the team up move. You're going to start with the stun, which is this move. Let's see. Does it apply the stuns on everybody? Nice. Their entire team is stunned. So now what do you want to be using? This is pretty much like a one-shot. Alright, let's use the team-up ability. Who should we take out first? I'm not familiar with most of these champions. Let's get rid of this dude. Let's get rid of Kale. There's the team up. That's pretty cool looking. Okay, now is Countless Licks' turn. Attacks on me 3 times. Can decrease their speed. And then this is another attacks all enemies and decreases the cooldowns of all our allies. What do we just use this one and decrease their speed? Oh my god, look at all those debuffs. That's insane. And we can juice our attack. Attacks all enemies 1 time. 75% chance of decreasing the duration of all enemy buffs. They don't have any. So we want to use this move. Place a 50% increased attack buff on all allies for 2 turns and fills our turn meters. There we go. Arbiter to go. Now we're going to use this move right here. Oh my, 33,000 damage? What the heck? That's pretty disgusting. Can we do that with this guy too? Ooh, not as much. Our other Astralon is way more statted. That is still an insane burst ability. Alright, wow, they don't get like any counterplay here. Enemy team didn't get to move at all. Alright, let's finish off this dude. And then, I'll just use this regular attack. Very weak. And we use this move. We can use this move again. Wait, there was zero counterplay. The enemy team did not get to like hit it all. Here's a stun for good measure. Alright, so we beat a team with 100k power. Wait, do I have equipment on my Arbiter? She did no damage. I need to check. I'll see if we can beat a 55k power team. Okay, my Arbiter, do you have equipment on you? We gotta find her. Oh, there she is. Okay, yeah, we got gear on her. She just has no attack at all. I was just surprised by how little damage her attack did. Alright, let's see if we can beat this team. We're against a Wukong. Wukong might like one-shot us all. Wukong is capable of that. Hopefully that doesn't happen. If we get the first move, we can like stun them. Oh, increasing speed. That's not good. They get the first move. No, don't one-shot us. Oh my, 60,000 damage. Okay, okay, that guy has a very cracked PvP team. Alright, let's try a different team here. Everyone has like such insane power. Everyone has 300k power. Our team could be a bit better, but we're running double Astralon like for fun here. And we're getting outspeeded. Oh my goodness, these teams are cracked. Alright, I'm not sure there's anyone we can beat without our like full power team. We're just doing a test run. Usual team we run on this account, which I'll show you guys sometimes for a video. He's pretty cracked. Alrighty, we're gonna try out the clan bosses now. We're gonna fight them one by one. Let's do... Oh yeah, we need to join a clan. Guys, we're gonna make a clan. I want you guys to join this clan. What should we call it? It's gonna be English. Clan name? What's the name like body? Clan tag body. Join the clan body. Clan tag has been taken. But the tag has? How about body TF? Oh, it can only be 4 letters. What the heck? How about body with a 0? Alright, there we go. Guys, join this. Join this clan. Also, look at the link in the description. Join my Discord. And we're doing a $100 giveaway in that Discord. And if you use my referral link, you can get Yugo for free. An epic support character. Very good if you're new to the game. And the Eldarl at level 25. Yeah, for people that use my referral link. People that use my referral link in the description and joins the Discord, it's a minimum level 15. Then you can enter the $100 giveaway. Sorry, my brain is lagging. Alright, looks like we just started on easy. What the heck? You wait 1 hour after joining a clan. Oh, okay, so we can't do these clan bosses then. Okay. Let's try Nightmare campaign or like dungeons. Okay, we haven't finished Nightmare mode yet. Let's see if we can do it. We're running the double Astralon comp with Arbiter as our leader. So let me just find them in our giant sea of characters. Okay, there's our double Astralon. I might have to type them in. Let's type them in here. This is faster. And Arbiter. There you are. Oh, we have 2 Arbiters. Wait, which Arbiter is better? Oh, we only have 60. I know I had 2 Arbiters. Oh, our power went up. I was using the wrong Arbiter. Forgot I had 2. Alrighty, level 235. Let's see if we can win. So we're gonna start with our attack boof. Now our attack is boofed. And we're gonna stun them. Good stun. I'm curious how like double stuns work. Let's see. If it's stunned for like an extra turn afterwards, that'd be sick, but nah, it doesn't do that. It's kind of a waste. Alright, then we use this move and decrease their speed. Nice. And we attack enemies 1 time. Damn, that is a cool looking move. Not much damage though. Harbor's just a tank with speed. Alright, this will ignore the defense. Let's see if we can one-shot this guy. 12k damage. Okay, not a one-shot, but that's pretty damn good. Arbiter, go tickle him. Oh, decreased turn meter, weaken. Oh, 7.3k, okay. Not bad considering it's like not a good matchup. Nice block active skills. Here's another attack buff because our Arbiter is so freaking fast. Start hitting this character. There's that team up. Let's do it again. Pump and damage. Right on. Alright, now let's attack them all. With the cool looking fire NATO. Now we're trying to kill this character. This guy is still stunned, which is hilarious. Now that he's unstunned, he's stunned again. Oh my god, the CC is insane. If we can make them faster, then like this combo would be pretty good in arena with the stuns. Enemy team would barely get to play. Yeah, this guy's a tank. Yeah, we have the weaken debuff. Holy, the increased attack just keeps on coming. There we go, 15k crit, big. Stun time. Actually, no, I'll save our stun. I think I can just regular attack this character. And these guys are so slow, they're just like perma-stunned. It's actually ridiculous. This is actually so ridiculous. Alrighty, holy dude. They don't get to play the game. You're just like decreasing their turn meters so much. Okay, nice, we can debuff. Wait, this character got revived? What the heck? Now we don't need the stun. We're gonna save the stuns for the next mob. Dude, the enemies are so tanky on Nightmare difficulty. It's insane. This is freaking insane, dude. But it's alright. We're not letting them move or attack at all. This is freaking hilarious. That was a big crit. There we go. Finally took them down. Alright, now for the next 4 enemies. Let's NATO them. Thing didn't apply any debuffs. How about the stun? Okay, stunned almost all of them. Let's just hit this guy that's not stunned then. Dang, bro. The affinity. Getting cooked by the affinity here. Let's buff our attack. Turn meter boost. Some true damage to this guy. 35,000 damage. Hell yeah. That was insane. And this is just revive, right? Yeah. I just like do this to fill our turn meter. Oh, that's clutch. Alright, let's just stun this guy. Like if the stun applies again, their like turn meter should be like fully reduced. Time dilation. Alright, that guy finally goes down. Now let's do our attack buff, our turn meter buff. We're spamming turns. 6.6k? So thank you. Alright, here comes another stun. Oh, this guy didn't get stunned. His resistances are crazy. ISP apply the beacon. So do a little bit more damage. I love the double attacking. This is fun. It's a vibe. Ooh, almost 20k crit. Big. Stayed on 3 times. Disgusting. Disgusting but effective. I'm curious what you guys think of this combo. Down below in the comments. So far, I'm having fun with it. I think not the most OP thing in the game. But it's pretty OP in its own way. Like, the enemy team doesn't get to move at all if we have enough speed. And we're, like, boosting our turn meters a lot. Reducing defense. Playing so many debuffs. Another AoE stun. Alrighty. Let's finish this guy off. Holy, 40k damage. That Astralon is super strong. The other one's lacking a bit. We have like an insane amount of crit damage on this guy. We're gonna do this, boost our turn meter. Stun the enemy team. Nice, that's 4 stuns. And then who do we focus here? Let's focus this guy. Focus the void character. Increase our attack. We got some good damage. That's some good damage right there. Now we do the NATO. NATO would be doing nothing. Yeah, that's some nice DPS. Alright, is this a kill? Oh, 46,000. Insane. Alright, we're gonna focus this guy next. He's the easiest to kill. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Yeah, maybe freaking tank. Alright, lower their speed, reduce their turn meter. How can they play? Attack buff. Then we get our stun soon. That decreases turn meter and defense. Amazing. That guy's gonna go down soon. Ooh, that was a lot of extra hits. Oh, yeah, he's got like 3 turns. Now I can just stun them again. Nice, stunned. Attack buff. Turn meter buff. Stun him again. Double stun. Visual tornado. 10k, damn, that's some armor. The affinity matchup is not good for us. But at least they can't play the game. Another attack buff coming up. Damn, they have like 100,000 HP, man. Nightmare difficulty be crazy. Alright, let's boost our turn meter a bit. Stun this guy. Oh, I did not stun. Yeah, that tornado is not even worth using. You have too many resistances, none of the accuracy. Turn meter got boosted. Oh, only 6.3k? That's crazy. My goodness, the Force Affinity is too good into my team. It's been in over ages ago. If the affinities were not Force. There we go, we started just bursting. All that for a great Fury weapon. GG, I'm selling that. Alrighty guys, we're running out of time for today, so we're gonna end it here. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing the Astralon Countless Licks duo. If you did, body that like button, subscribe if you're new for daily raid content, and leave a comment down below. Also, huge announcement tomorrow, so make sure you're around. You're gonna want to be there. Something crazy's coming, and you'll find out tomorrow in the next video. Alright, thanks for watching guys. I appreciate it. Y'all have a good one. Peace.